Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters, sisters and brothers. This your brother Kevin, the watchman on the West Coast, bringing to you that Abraham covenant, brothers, sisters, bringing to you today's version of that Abraham covenant. And we're going to jump right into it, brothers and sisters. We're going to move it over here and put it in front of your face. We're going to move it right here, brothers and sisters, and we're going to put it in front of your face just in case you ain't got a Bible, just in case you ain't seen a Bible. You got it sitting on your table and you go past it every day and you don't walk up into it or open it up. This is the Abraham covenant, brothers, and I ain't going to read it all to you. I ain't going to try to hold up too much of your time, but basically what it's saying is it says Abraham covenant, and when the sun was going down, a deep sleep fell upon Abraham, and lo, the horror of great darkness fell upon him. Listen to that. The horror of great darkness fell upon him. What is that? Okay, we're going to see. And he said unto Abraham, know of a surety that thy seed shall be sojourning in a land that is not theirs. Huh? Know of a surety that thy seed shall be sojourning in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them. What? 400 years. And they shall serve them and afflict them 400 years, brothers and sisters. And also that nation whom they shall serve, the nation that we locked in, prisoners of war, 400 years, the one that we been serving, will I judge. Afterwards shall they come out with great substance. Come on, brothers and sisters. Do you understand that what that is talking about? Do you understand that, brothers and sisters, of what that is talking about? What that is talking about, brother, is our sojourning here in the North American wilderness. I know you've been hearing me talk about it and saying it, but I just wanted to bring you the scripture, brothers and sisters, just in case you didn't have time to go look for it and find it. And since I didn't give you the scriptures, you feel that, hey, look, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, we just looked over it. You can go see it. You ask Google that same thing, Abraham covenant, and it'll take you right there and you can see it for yourself. But brothers and sisters, I just want to bring that to your attention and bring it in front of your face so you can know that that do exist. And now I want to connect that to when we got here. As you know, as I've been telling you since me, the other watchmen and the watch sisters and Master Suleiman been telling you that we got here in 1619. 1555, when we got here, they locked us up for 64 years. That take us into 1619. So all the facts got to be laid out, brothers and sisters. So 1619, 400 years after that, bring to 2019. That's our 400 years sojourning in the land that's not ours. But brothers and sisters, we didn't volunteer to go here. Well, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. The God said, submit to the Adamites. So by us submitting, we volunteered. But afterwards, we was going to come out with great substance. We'll be able to go home. The rest of that broke down. We'll be able to go home and buried in a grave at a late age. You know what I'm saying? But first, we had to go through uh, that torment. That was a purification torment, brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? We went through that, we came out of that, and now we are the results of that. We are the children of the 400 years out of that prison camp first, 64 years, and then out of that prison camp to a camp of enslavement. That's when capitalists became its number one at its best, because you had so many thousand individuals that was on your workforce that worked in your plantation to manufacture the product at hand, which just happened to be cotton, sugar cane, all them different little things was products at that time, and you needed somebody to plant them, to harvest them, and to load them on a ship, and keep making that constant deal so you can sell supply and demand. So that was 100%. We wasn't getting paid. They didn't pay us. It was a small. They had to take out a small amount because we didn't live in no running water shacks. We lived in just what it was, a damn shack. No floor. It was dirt floors. You got locked up at night so you wouldn't run away. It wasn't no, oh, hey, this house is just a 8 by 10. It just housed 3 or 4 occupants. No, it wasn't none of that. However many you can get in there, they stuck in there. Go do the research. You can find it for yourself, but we ain't trying to get all back into there. We ain't trying to keep your time, all that. Only thing we trying to do is get you related to the day and time of what you in. At the end of all that, the Abraham covenant, the basically what it's saying is now you got a birthright, and since we are the recipients of that 400 years, we're the one that's living. None of them and our ancestors is living, so they are living through us. We are them. Let me say that again, brothers and sisters, so you can understand. There's no magic in here. It ain't no magic wand and something is popping up. We are our ancestors. We came from your fathers, 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 father on back, because the man got the X and the Y chromosome. So it goes by the father. The woman is the incubator where the man shoot the seed in. You understand that? So we got to know that that's how we got here. That's how we are the. If you want to put 20 into 400, if a generation, well, 20 years per generation, and then per 100 is 5, and since it's 4, 20 generations. 20 generations after we went into that, we came off of that assembly line. 1555, 64 years, 1619 is when the first nigger bot, the first AI, the first artificial unintelligent. Because we wasn't intelligent, they had to program us. They had to implement in our soft drive, pull that soft drive out. You know how the old computers were. They had a floppy disk. You stick it in, and then that programmed the computer, the brain. Okay, they pull. When we was in prison, we couldn't read or write, so we lost the knowledge of self. So when we got out, we was dumber than a cucumber, piece of paper. So they had to implement on us that what they had. So that's what they put in us. We couldn't read or write, but we was intelligent with our hands because we came down through generations through our fathers and the incubators of our mothers. So the woman has the X chromosome and the traces of the Y chromosome. So that child that you have is really belong to the man. But in this society with the Chaldeans, he got to divide us. So he used our woman against us. So if a woman have a reconciliation with her man and she want to leave, then she should leave by herself because that's how she came. But she won't do that because she know when she leave with the children, this Chaldean and made a nest for her so she can land up in that nest and she can get alimony, she can get everything and get child support up until that child is a certain age. But if she choose to wreck the family, you're like, okay, Muhammad, and we ain't gonna really get into that. I'm just letting you know how this Chaldean divide us and use our woman against us, and our woman fall right into it because the first thing she do is run to the man when she ain't got something her way. And when she talked to her man or to her ex-man or her baby daddy, and then he like, oh no, because a man usually got structure. He wants to lead things and make sure everything is going right. A woman runs on emotion. Ain't nothing wrong with it when we working together, when it's benefiting us as a unit and a family. But when it's opposite, when we're going against each other, and then that's tearing the whole family down. That's tearing the whole community down. And that's forcing the black man into the arms of some other female that ain't his woman. That is not his woman. When we first, as the Injil, as Master Suleiman teaches us, 66 trillion years ago, the first 10 trillion years, we lived in the same body. And they labeled that under Morphodite. When you seen a man in his body, it looked like a woman. But the man has always been the security of that. And then when we separated, that caused the war. And that war caused the present day Earth to be in the position that it's in, and the present day moon to be in the position that it's in. Because as Elijah taught, they drilled hole, the science drilled hole in it and blew it up. Elijah never told us that we was Morphodikes. Elijah came and Master Fard Muhammad gave him the supreme wisdom and knowledge. He gave him the actual facts. He gave him the general orders, student enrollment. If we go to English lesson number 1, it's talking about number 20. We go back to number 1. These things was relevant, brothers and sisters. This back in 1930. Elijah, Master Fard Muhammad left in 34. But it says, my name is W.F. Muhammad. I came to North America by myself. It wasn't Farrakhan who came. Y'all raising up him like he's the one who came. He didn't come. My uncle was brought here by the trader 379 years ago. My uncle cannot talk his own language. You don't know your mother's tongue. This is what Elijah taught, man. He didn't take nothing. Master Fard Muhammad didn't come here talking about we're going to stay up in this camp. We're going to integrate. We're going to have what they was talking about last week. What the hell they was talking about? Come on, man. Gratitude. Gratitude? Gratitude for what? Oh, what's gratitude? The qualities of being thankful. The qualities of being thankful for 400 years of you sticking your foot up my back, you raping my woman, you sodomizing my little boys, you got me working for sun up to sun down, got me piled in the damn shack, living like a damn sardine, packed all up in there like that. Come on, man. And then you raping my woman inside your house, making a black face, a white face spy for me. And then you trying to tell me that, oh, it's black on black crime. When y'all was living in Europe, Y'all was bottled up in there for 1,000 years. What was it called then when y'all was murdering and killing each other? Anyway, brothers and sisters, we ain't gonna get to that. Brothers and sisters, I'm just trying to let you know that this was supreme wisdom and knowledge. And if you ain't heard it and if you ain't read it before, it's still beneficial to you. There ain't nothing wrong with you raising your consciousness to read up into this. You know what I'm saying? You need to read on how to eat to live. This is beneficial. This came back in the 70s. The message to the black man. If you ain't read it, it's good information. It's a starting point. It's like kindergarten now. Brothers and sisters, it's like kindergarten now. The Theology of Time, man, this is great books, man. I couldn't read the Chaldean books, but Elijah made it so plain and simple, these letters and the way you can read in that book, man. I ain't got no letters behind my name. I ain't no letter, man. Only letters I got behind my name that I got from the Chaldean school. They call it a GED. I needed to go into the army because that was my escape. But hey, brothers, I ain't trying to get so deep off of me. I'm taking up more time than I should. But I'm just letting you know that today, in today's time, we got to be talking about we at the end of the 400 years, brother. So and sisters. So therefore, we need to be prepared mentally to know where we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be getting. We got a promised land. So we're at the end of the 400 of all that chastisement. You got a reward, and your reward is the promised land. But in order to get your reward, the new information you need today is what Master Suleiman, the wisest man on the planet, what he revealed when he went into them 22 chapters of the book of Revelation and removed those 7 seals and brought you the Injil and brought you the Injil, Injil. Look it up, brothers and sisters. When you look it up on Google, it's going to bring you to the Quran. It's going to tell you about Jesus and the gospel. The guy wasn't lying. He didn't say, hey, look, Abraham, I'm going to make a deal with you and then I ain't going to do the deal. He did the deal. The only thing about it that 42 years Elijah did what he's supposed to do. That knowledge, that wisdom, that supreme thing raised you above so Elijah could make a nation within a nation of what we was in. 64 years in prison and 400 something years locked up under their mental. But when Master Fard Muhammad came 91 years prior and gave us this supreme wisdom, gave us these books, Theology of Time, The Message to the Black Man, How to Eat to Live 1 and 2, The Fall of America. He gave us that to raise us up, but another one would come. The Messenger of the Covenant. Let me pull that up, brothers and sisters. Let me see if I can pull that up for you so we can peep off into that. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, let me see. Where's it at? Messenger of the Covenant. Let's see if this is it, brothers and sisters. No, that's not it. Oh snap! Hold it down. I'm gonna get it, brothers. This is all new to me. I'm learning, but I want to share this with you uh um so you can see it, not only hear it, but see it, and then that'll hopefully help you. That's the Abraham covenant. Help you. Damn. Bear with me, brothers and sisters. Bear with your brother. Malachi, right there. That's it, right there. It says the messenger of the covenant. Brothers and sisters, I'm gonna get better at this, you know what I'm saying? But the messenger of the covenant, brothers and sisters, is talking about, behold, I will send my messenger who will prepare the way before me. Then the Lord whom you seek will suddenly come to his temple. The messenger of the covenant. What covenant, brothers and sisters? What covenant is they talking about when they say the messenger of the covenant? Can we at least know that? And that would be, let me see, hold it. The Abraham covenant. That's the covenant, brother. That's the covenant we talking about. That's where we ready to get our reward at, brothers and sisters. That's where we ready to um, reap the benefits of our brothers and sisters who been here. Uh-oh. Who been here. Close these up. Uh, uh. Our brothers and sisters who suffered them 400 years. We ready to reap that reward. We ready to reap that promised land. We ain't trying to get no 7 states in America. We ain't trying to get caught up by the man of perdition. Let me pull him up. Let me pull up the man of perdition, son of perdition, the son of perdition. Let no one deceive you by any means, for that day will not come unless the falling away come first. And that falling away, after Elijah left, and his son Wallace D. Muhammad came up in there and went to court and got control of the money. Louis Farrakhan was running along right with him because he was the national spokesman. So he could have put him out. He knew Wallace D was out of the mosque. He knew that. It wasn't nothing new to him. You know what I'm saying? So the falling away is when Wallace D shut the program down, what Elijah was teaching, and start teaching Sunniism. Start teaching what Aaron was teaching back in the days of Moses. Start coming with that false and going back to that make believe, that Christianity type, but now labeling it under Sunniism religion. And Farrakhan was a spokesman, so he knew what was going on, but he decided to roll with it. That's what he did, brothers and sisters. He rolled with the punches. And that was the falling away. And then when he so-called brought it back up, he didn't bring it back up because he came up with a great ideal. He brought it back up because Jabril, the one they just had a funeral for, all of his top boys that helped build him is been dying. Even Paul's sister, Ava Muhammad. And the one before her, Elijah Muhammad's wife, brother Ishmael's mother. All of them bear witness that he went to the will and got a book and whoopty whoopty woo 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 woo. Well, let's read that one about charismatic. It says charismatic, exercising the a a a compelling charm which inspires devotion in others, a charismatic leader. So in his voice, he had that, you know what I'm saying? And he talked y'all and flipped the Levites, and y'all didn't get the messenger of the covenant. Y'all don't know that y'all at the end of y'all reward. Y'all done been hypnotized, and now y'all thinking backwards. That's why they call it Legion. L-E-G, Louis Eugene Grounds, I-O-N. The N-O-I turned backwards, brothers and sisters. And this is what he have done. Let me get to this part. This is, brother, look, man, y'all just don't know what's happening, brothers and sisters. But our job is a warner. We ain't here to make you believe. We ain't here to make you to twist your arm and get you into nothing, brothers and sisters. What we're just trying to do is give you a picture and let you know that you'll look and see for yourself, brothers and sisters. Let's see it. That's how many of us was in the North American wilderness. Blacks, 34 million. But what the devil does, brothers and sisters, is create, once he go into black woman, he creates the original man is original. But then what he do is creates demons. Let's run that once again, brothers and sisters, so you can get that vivid picture in your mind. So you can know that you ain't fighting black on black crime, you fighting original on demon crime. You fighting against a enemy that the devil has made for you. You fighting against a black faced white boy. As I said in the beginning, the father got the X and the Y, the chromosome. So if a black man get with a white woman, a cave dweller, and he does that because he don't know who the hell he is. That's why the Bible say we're in the condition we in for lack of knowledge. But anyway, if he get with a cave dweller, he gonna make an original. But if the European, the devil, get with one, he's gonna make himself, but it's a demon because it's half original and half devil, half devil. So that makes a demon. So he got the mind of his father and the outside appearance of his black mother. You understand, brothers and sisters? So, hey, brothers and sisters, I ain't trying to hold you up, but this is what's going to have to happen. You know, either we going to do it or somebody from within is going to have to do it. Because what Farrakhan is he's got y'all twisted. But like I said in the previous lecture, he doing his job. He's bringing in what he's supposed to bring in. He attracts demons. So you need to check yourself. If you bright, light, and damn near white, you need to check yourself. And if you dark and look, like Wesley Snipes, you still need to check yourself because and you pushing that American dream, which is a nightmare for us, and then you need to check yourself because you a demon or a nigger bot, the first AI, not artificial intelligence back then because of AI, it's not programmed until you stick that computer chip in. So when you stick that computer chip in, they pump. Whatever you program them to do, they gonna do. Black Caucus, that's what you do, ain't it? Farrakhan, Ishmael. Let me show you what Ishmael gonna be doing in a few days, though. Him and his boy. Abel. Cause see, the people already know that you a thief and a robber. Farrakhan. It's known, man. Everybody know. Nobody ain't gonna be giving you no money on Savior's Day. They like, damn, all this time and he ain't got nothing. He ain't gave us nothing. And they want gratitude. The week before, he wanted us to forgive and love. The week before that, you know what I'm saying? It's always about them. The week before that, it was like, we are too sinful. You can't get your blessing. You can't get your promised land. You got to stay here. Come on, man. Get your ass in the wheelchair. Ishmael, grab him. Because you Elijah's son by birthright. Your mind should be running on Elijah. You should be the head of the nation. You should be pushing them out to the curb and kicking them out. Nah, you running right with him, man. So you're going to get the same punishment that he's got. And Nuri, Wesley, all of y'all who came in, and Farrakhan had a gathering, okay? So he had followers. Y'all came in from college, and y'all seen that, hey, if I get in front of the mosque and speak what what Farrakhan say, and then I can get, if I get 10% of what he got, if he got 100,000, I get 10%. Now they gonna be buying my tapes. They're gonna be buying my lectures. They're gonna be buying my views. I'm going to become popular. And now y'all out the picture. Y'all ain't there. They got some more youngsters in the way. So y'all know what y'all did. So y'all you got to pay for your consequences, brothers and sisters. That's the first charity of Islam. You're going to have to pay for that. So before the final destruction, in the hour of decision, before the final destruction come down, once it happened, and then you ain't gonna be able to repent. So Allah said He forgive those who say they believe, but once we're the warners coming to tell you, we the new nation of Islam, because we're telling you about the end of our sojourning in the North American wilderness. We're telling you about the Abraham covenant. We're telling you about your reward. We're telling you about your promised land. And y'all are not saying that. But y'all in the nation, y'all got y'all white suit on Sunday. Y'all all garment up. You know what I'm saying? But y'all ain't got nothing coming out of your mouth but Farrakhan trash. The total opposite of Elijah. Y'all ain't got no wisdom. The wisdom today is the Injil. It says the Injil, the book of Revelations, and chapter 12 of Daniel's. It is direct results of the breaking of the seven seals by Solomon. It's the gospel of Christ and the light doing intense darkness. That's what we in right now. We in that hour they trying to give you and get Farrakhan to push that reparation. Come on, brothers and sisters. But anyway, as I came before you, brothers and sisters, so shall I leave you in the peaceful greetings of Assalamu alaikum.